Thank you so much for being with us. I'm Eric Rosales in for Tracy Sabol. Our top story tonight, President Joe Biden flew to Minnesota today, but it's where the former president, Donald Trump, flew that's grabbing headlines. This as he's about to be booked and arraigned. Let's check in with White House correspondent Owen Jensen, who joins us now with the latest. Owen.
Eric, good evening to you. Former President Donald Trump, who of course is running again for the White House in 2024, flew from Florida to New York today to face charges arising from alleged hush money payments during his 2016 campaign. Now, he calls it the most disgraceful witch hunt in our nation's history.
As President Joe Biden traveled to suburban Minneapolis to tour a clean energy technology manufacturer, highlighting his investment agenda ahead of an expected re-election campaign.
There he is!
Former President Donald Trump heads from Mar-a-Lago to Manhattan, where outside Trump Tower on Fifth Avenue, police officers and security keeping a close eye on things. It's where he'll spend the night before turning himself in to authorities on Tuesday. Former President Trump is facing multiple charges of falsifying business records, including at least one felony offense in the indictment handed down by a Manhattan grand jury last week.
I think we do know what's in it. We know that this was based on Stormy Daniels. We know that this was dismissed by the FEC and this was dismissed by federal prosecutors 7 years ago. We know what's in it. It's a bunch of garbage.
Meanwhile, another Republican throws his hat in the ring for the White House.
I want to be president because I have a history of public service. When the country is in challenging times, I want to be able to offer my experience and my vision for a greater America.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Artemis II crew.
Also today, NASA's Artemis crew. President Biden has congratulated the 4 astronauts who will fly to the moon by the end of next year. Takeoff November 2024. They will not land on, but rather fly around the moon and head straight back to Earth. NASA aims to land 2 astronauts on the moon by 2025.
Now, while NASA prepares to return to the moon again, President Biden returns to the White House tonight after his trip today to Minnesota. And back to former President Donald Trump for a moment. His campaign says it's raised more than $5 million since word of the indictment broke. At the White House, Owen Jensen, EWTN News Nightly.